The NBA regular season is finally over and it is time for the playoffs. So I used the start from today option. So all regular season stats are correct because I just wanted to see who 2K would give the MVP award and just awards to before we get to the playoffs. They did go ahead and give the MVP to SGA, 32.5 a game, 5 boards, 6 assists. Comment down below, who do you think is the MVP, Jokic or SGA? Personally, I'm going SGA, but that's just me. Either way is a good argument, I think. And then also comment down below who you think is going to win the NBA finals. You guys already know I'm going with the Clippers. Just beat Golden State in an overtime game. That game was crazy. Kawhi's back locked in, Harden's back locked in. Just watch out for the Clippers. That's all I'm saying. But let me know who you guys got down below. Castle wins Rookie of the Year. Nas Reed, 6th Man of the Year. Dyson Daniel, Defensive Player of the Year. I feel like this was Wemby's award kind of locked up until he got hurt, but I think like he has a chance to win it, but I'm pretty sure the favorite right now to win it is Draymond Green. Let's check out these All-NBA first teams. James Harden snubbed the All-NBA first team. Of course, 2K hates on James Harden, but Trey, Cade, Giannis, Jokic, and SGA. It's a pretty good All-NBA first team. Harden makes the All-NBA second team. LeBron All-NBA second team. Tatum, Cat, and Sabonis, and then All-NBA third team, D-Book, Ant, Sengun, Bam, and Tyrese Halliburton. Moment of truth. I had to simulate all of today's games and force all today's wins. Hopefully 2K has the tiebreakers right. And everything is actually right, even the play-ins. The only thing that is wrong is the seeding in the Clippers-Denver series. Denver should be the 4 and Clippers should be the 5. There's no way for me to adjust that on 2K. So, I mean, obviously if it goes to a game 7 and just home court advantage, definitely does matter. But at least we got the playoff matchup right. You know, it's Ronnie 2K. We couldn't expect 100% accuracy anyway. I would have been shocked if it was 100% accurate. I was actually kind of expecting to load in here and see like the Blazers as the first seed. Knowing 2K. But let's get to the unofficial playoffs. I feel like the plan isn't even really making the playoffs. You got to win, the plan to make the playoffs. You guys like the plan? I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it's definitely more entertaining. The Warriors as the 7th seed, like they should get in, and the Memphis should get in. And if they end up losing, that kind of sucks for them. But let's get into the first play-in game. Going to be the Grizzlies versus the Golden State Warriors. I also do have injuries on. So the big injuries, Dame Lillard, who's out indefinitely right now. And then Jaden Ivey also, I think, could come back from the Pistons, I heard. Maybe if they make a deep run. So I've just adjusted Dame and Jaden Ivey to like 2 weeks. Now, I don't know if Dame can even make a return. I mean, I doubt it with blood clots, but I just gave him the chance. If the Bucks win their first round series, he will be on the team in the second round series. I don't know what to do with that because there's the mix. It's like mixed reports. And I was trying to look it up before I started the video. And the Warriors blow out the Grizzlies as we're talking. Butler 31, Curry 28, Ja Wick with 31, and Desmond Bane with 27. Next game, Mavs versus the Sacramento Kings. I'm pretty sure Anthony Davis is playing in this series. He is, but obviously no Kyrie. All right, it's a 2-point game in the first play-in game. Now, I feel like whoever wins this play-in might kind of just be like a, participation trophy because they're probably, even if they beat Memphis, just going to go get smacked by the Oklahoma City Thunder. But Kings with it to Sabonis. Sabonis to tie it up. He misses the shot. And now the Mavs got a chance to send this game to overtime. They're down to Anthony Davis. One-on-one against Keegan Murray. AD with the post hook. 3 seconds left. And AD ties it up. They better give the ball to DeMar DeRozan. Who do you got? I'm definitely giving the ball to DeMar DeRozan, not Zach LaVine for the game-winning shot. Zach LaVine pulls up and misses. If they would have given it to DeMar for a mid-range, that would have been a game. But they give it to Zach LaVine for some reason. All right, start at overtime. Overtime is 5 minutes. So let's just hop back in the Simcast because, I mean, it's the play-in game. Nobody really cares about it. 140-135 dub for the Kings. So Anthony Davis and Nico Harrison going home early. 80 hoop though, 34 and 13. Clay had 27, PJ 18, but just not enough. Who was killing on the Kings? 26 for DeMar, 26 for Malik Monk, 9 for 19 from the floor, 5 for 11 from 3. Sabonis with 23, 13 and 7. Levine had 22, 4 and 6. Murray 15 and 8. So I mean, just a good all-around game from the Kings. It's a pretty decent game from the Mavs too, but just somebody had to win. Both teams played pretty good. All right, now we're over to the side where I just feel like nobody really cares about these playing teams unless you're a fan of the team, because honestly, I mean, maybe Miami could give someone a good series. Could they beat anyone like the 1 or 2 seed with Cleveland and Boston? I don't think so. The Magic, I don't know. I mean, I had hope for this Magic team, but they've just been off and on. They have had a lot of injuries too, but Paolo's a bucket, so you never know. But I feel like the West playing is definitely a lot more exciting with the Warriors and Grizzlies over there. And whoever wins that, like if the Warriors come out as the 7th seed, I really think, they'll probably beat the Rockets as the 2 seed. The Rockets are tough, but, I think the Warriors will beat the Rockets. And I mean, if I'm OKC, I'm hoping the Warriors don't come out and play us either. It would be a good matchup. I'd still maybe probably favor OKC, but, the Warriors are just a tough-ass 7 seed. I just don't really see a seed in the Eastern Conference that's like we don't want to play them. Like, I'd probably maybe be not wanting to play the Magic as most, and I actually just simulate playing. I meant to hit simulate with Simcast on the Bulls, Miami, but Chicago won against Miami, so Miami got knocked out. Kobe White, 31, 6 and 8. Joshua Giddey, Giddy, 2013 and 8. This dude P. Giddy, bro, he's been hooping. I don't even understand it, honestly. He's been looking like prime Magic Johnson out there, just dropping 30-point triple-doubles, 20-point triple-doubles. He gamed a shot in LeBron's face, but we're not supposed to talk about that because anything done against LeBron that's negative, we just erase it from the history book. So actually, yeah, come to think of it, I'm pretty sure that shot was on Dorian Finley-Smith. But they went on to play the Magic. Magic won. Let's see what Paulo did. Paulo dropped 30, Franz Wagner with 25, and now we got the playoffs set. Cleveland, Orlando, Boston, Atlanta, and then it's OKC, Sacramento, as Sacramento beat Memphis. Jaren with 26, Ja 24, but Malik Monk had 29 again. Levine 21, DeRozan 17, Sabonis 19, 8 and 9, and damn, they blew him out. 134, 111. Game wasn't even close. These are the real playoffs now. For the first round, I think we're just gonna go into these games and series for elimination games like game 6s, game 7s. Thunder handle business 4-0 the Sacramento Kings. The Warriors just 4-0 the Rockets. I wasn't even really paying attention to them. Cavs 4-0 Orlando. Indiana's up 3-1 on Milwaukee. Damn. Giannis and the Bucks about to get knocked out early. The Knicks 3-1 on Detroit. Honestly, I feel like that might be one of my upset picks. I think Detroit might upset the Knicks in the first round. I could definitely see it. Boston up 3-1 on Atlanta. And we got 2-2 with Clippers Denver. 3-1 Minnesota's up on the Los Angeles Lakers. I would not expect Lakers Minnesota to be 3-1. Let's get into this simcast and see if LeBron and Luka are getting bounced first round. All right, so it looks like Luka and LeBron are surviving another game. Luka had 37 and 11, and LeBron with 22, 5, 9, and 2. And then Dalton Connect 21 in only 19 minutes. Damn. If they played Dalton Connect a whole like 35 minutes, he might have dropped like 60. Reeves had 17, Jared Vanderbilt 11, Anthony Edwards with 19, and Lakers survive another game. Milwaukee gets bounced 4-1 by Indiana. Knicks bounced the Pistons 4-1. Damn, 35 and 19 for Cat in the closeout, 25 for McCall, 20 for JB, 14 for OG Anunoby. What did the Pistons do? So Ivy was actually back for the series, which it doesn't look like he's coming back. They said he might be able to return for a deep playoff run. I put his injury on like 2 to 4 weeks, I thought it was. So I don't know how he got back, but they had extra help with Ivy and still weren't able to do it. Dennis Scrotum had 15, Cade 15, needed more from Cade. But it looks like Boston's gonna handle Atlanta, so the East is pretty much set. But we got two good series right now with Clippers Denver and Lakers Minnesota. I'm gonna go to game 5. This is in LA. I picked the Clippers to win it all. Do not go out sad in the first round to Denver, who just fired their head coach. All right, looks like we're good right here. 152, 128. The Clippers tweeted, the Beard and the Clippers blast the Nuggets in a 152, 128 win. Harden had 35 and 16 assists. Kawhi with 32, 7 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals. Chris Dunn with 19. Benjamin Simmons with 8 points. All right, Ben. Jamal Murray had 30. Jokic 25, 12, and 14. Still not enough to get it done. That's crazy. And now we got 2 game 6s. I think the Lakers one should be starting. Someone just drove like a fucking Hellcat by my window. I don't know if you guys just heard that. I think the whole Fast and the Furious crew just drove by my window. Family. 127, 117 with 2 minutes left. 10-point lead. It looks like LeBron and the Lakers are going to force a game 7. Yeah, they do. 136 and 124. Ant had 35, 5, and 5. Let's see what the Lakers did. LeBron with 31, 9, and 10. Almost a triple-double at age 40. Luka with 22, 6, and 7. Reeves with 19. And the Lakers handle business. They're going to a game 7. Now let's go back to LA. Or this should, I think this game's actually in Denver. This game is in Denver. In real life, if they did go to a game 6, it would be in LA because the seating is wrong. I accidentally just sent too fast and we're in overtime now. 47 seconds left in OT. Let's hop in. Kawhi with it, getting guarded by Aaron Gordon. He's got the Gatorade cup though. He's trying to score on Aaron Gordon. He just kept getting bodied up, and Westbrook came and picked him, and now the Nuggets have the ball. It looks like, yeah, Gordon's going to be wide open for a dunk. And tie game, 116, 116. Clippers could basically hold for the last shot here. Denver has no timeouts. Hopefully, they do the smart thing and hold it and not try and force a quick shot. All right, looks like they're going to be smart and actually hold the ball. You never know sometimes on 2K. But Kawhi with it, guarded by Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon clamped him up last time. Kawhi to the bucket. Tough finish. I thought Jokic was going to come out over there and block it, but thank God Jokic has the vertical of a 75-year-old man. Jokic three-pointer in Zubac's face, he misses, and the Clippers are advancing on to the second round of the playoffs. They knocked Denver out in 6 games. Now, I know I'm a Harden fan, Clippers fan. I did not rig the series so they had the 4 seed. I don't know why 2K gave them the 4 seed in the tiebreaker in the seedings. I did every game today to what it was supposed to be, and if Denver had the first 2 at home in this series, would have it went different? I don't know. Last first round series, Lakers Minnesota, game 7. Game 7's in LA, but that's not seeming to matter right now. 64-39 with 3 3 minutes left in the second quarter. The Timberwolves put up 75 points in the first half, and the Lakers played better in the second half, but they just weren't able to overcome that insane start. 41 in the first quarter, 34 in the second quarter. Timberwolves put up 137 points, and they beat the Lakers by 14. Luka had 42, Braun with 15, 6 and 5, Ant with 26, Nas Reed with 26, Julius Randle 23, DiVincenzo 20. So they have 4 guys. Yes, 4 guys, 20 plus points, and the rest of the team played good as well. Damn, that's tough. Luka and LeBron getting bounced first round. But now we got OKC, Clippers, Minnesota, Golden State, Cleveland, Indiana, and Boston, New York. So we're 3-1 in Boston, New York, 2-1 in Cleveland, Indiana, 3-1 in Minnesota, Golden State. Minnesota's up 3-1 on Curry and Jimmy Butler. I just called him Buckler. And the Clippers are fighting. They are tied 2-2 with the 1-seeded Thunder. Let's go through these next couple games. Minnesota knocks out Golden State. Clippers drop the next game 3-2 to Oklahoma City. 2-2 and 2-3 in the Eastern Conference Final Series, or in the Eastern Conference second round series. 2-2 in Indiana, Cleveland, and 2-3 in Boston, New York. Let's see which one of these games are first. Pacers, Cavs, and Celtics, Knicks. All right, Pacers, Cavs. I think we can just simulate through this one. Cavs take a 3-2 lead. Let's go hop into the Boston, New York series. 3-2. Celtics facing elimination, but they're not getting eliminated. 134-98. Mikal Bridges leading scorer for the Knicks with 21. I mean, they only put up 98 points, so they didn't really do too much on offense. But Jaylen Brown puts up 37 and 12. Tatum 36 and 11, and Porzingis 27 and 7. Now we got Clippers, OKC game 6 in LA. Clippers up 111-103. Is looking like they're gonna force a game 7, and they do force a game 7. 116-108. Shea had 42 on them, and they still lost by 8. No one on the Clippers really had a 40-50 point type of scoring game, but they kind of just all did their job, as we just see a bunch of like 19 point, 15 point games from everyone. Benjamin Simmons with 16 points, 6 boards, 6 assists, 8 for 10 from the floor. Yeah, this is definitely a fake universe, because there's just no way. First game 6 up, we got game 6 in Cleveland, Indiana. Indiana trying to avoid elimination, and looks like they're going to 113-107, and they win 116-107, and they're going to a game 7. So we got 3 game 7s out of 4 series. First game 7 up is the Knicks versus Boston in the Garden, and it's a 1-point game, 35 seconds left. Let's hop in. Celtics got Peyton Pritchard on the floor at the end of the game to guard Jalen Brunson instead of Drew Holiday. That's interesting. Drew Holiday must have fouled out. Brunson gets a bucket on Pritchard. I don't know why Pritchard's in the game. Did Holiday foul out? Drew Holiday has 1 foul, and Boston has Peyton Pritchard in when they need a stop. Jaylen Brown with the ball, getting guarded by OG Anunoby, trying to get a bucket. They don't really need a 3 right here, but they needed a quick bucket. OG Anunoby just played a really good defense, but Brown just got a struggle bucket, and it's a 1-point game still, but they're going to have to foul. And Brunson's going to the line. That does not look like Tom Thibodeau. Maybe Tom Thibodeau when he was like 40 or 35, back when he was ruining Derrick Rose's career. Brunson misses the first free throw. I thought Brunson was a guaranteed 2 for 2 from the line. Brunson's second one, though. Boston has no timeout, so they're just going to go. There's 10 seconds left. Brown with the ball. Who are they going to? Tatum or Brown? Tatum or Brown? Who's going to get this shot? They're holding for the last shot, it looks like. Jaylen Brown pulling up for 3 on OG Anunoby. He misses, and the Knicks send home the Celtics. Knicks have not been able to beat the Celtics like all year long in the regular season, but they somehow beat them in season. I don't know why the volume just got so loud right there. I might be suing 2K for hearing loss. I forgot what I was even saying. I don't even know what I was saying. I don't know. Boston loses though. 33 and 10 for Jaylen Brown. JB is Jalen Brunson. JB got 45, 4 and 6. Jason Tatum, the anomaly, I think his nickname is. I've seen someone else call him the Green Gooner, but 26, 8 and 4 for Tatum. I mean, really the story of the game. Brunson dropped 45 on him, and I don't know why Peyton Pritchard is in at the end of the game. I mean, they're showing it right there. Why is Peyton Pritchard guarding Jalen Brunson at the end of the game when you need to stop? You have probably the best on-ball defender in the league, if not maybe the second best on-ball defender in the league. Between him and Lou Dort, I'd still probably give the nod to Drew, and you don't have him in guarding a guy who has 45 on your top. You guys deserve to lose. Next game 7, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Los Angeles Clippers. James Harden lock in. Kawhi Leonard lock in. Looking like it's going to be over for him. I mean, they're down 5, 37 seconds left. Yeah, the run ends here. 112-119. Shea drops damn near 50. J-Dub 20. Chet 15. Kawhi with 22. Harden 19 and 17. 117. And we're moving on to the next game 7, which is Cleveland, Indiana. Not the most exciting game 7. The West playoffs are going to be, I feel like, a lot better this year than the East playoffs. There's still some good matchups I want to see in the East, but just I feel like the West, every series is going to be good, while in the East you kind of have some series that you might just want to watch like the highlights on the NBA channel instead of watching the game. Garland dominates the Pacers 157-126 in a blowout win, so the Cavs advancing on. Kind of expected that. Garland, obviously, we just saw in the tweet, had 47, D. Mitch 28, DeAndre Hunter 17, Mobley 15, Ty Jerome with 14, and then the Pacers leading scorer was Halliburton 25 and 12, and Siakam 21 points. Have you guys ever met a Pacers fan in real life? I've never met someone who's a Pacers fan. I've never met a real life Pacers fan. But the West and Eastern Conference Finals are set. OKC, Minnesota, which would be a battle, and Cleveland, New York. Let's get through these games. New York takes the first 3 against Cleveland. It's 1-1 right now in OKC, 2-1 Minnesota, 3-1 Minnesota. Cleveland gets 4-0 by the Knicks. 32 for Brunson, 22 for Bridges in the closeout game, and then Mobley had 30. They only lost by 3 points, but getting 4-0 is crazy as the 1 seed. And now Minnesota has the chance to get to the finals too if they just beat OKC right here. They're up 3-1, and they do it 100-97. Oklahoma City gets knocked out. Ant wins the West Finals MVP, and Brunson wins the East Finals MVP. And we got a T-Wolves New York Knicks NBA championship matchup. I mean, I could see it, but I don't know if this is the championship matchup that I would pick. But Knicks T-Wolves, here we go. Game 1. Knicks take game 1, and Knicks take game 2. Knicks take game 3, and are the New York Knicks gonna 4-0 in the NBA Finals? 4-0. The Knicks win the championship. I really hope we don't get a 4-0 sweep in the playoffs this year. Or not the playoffs, in the finals this year. Whoever the finals is this year, just be entertaining, please. But Jalen Brunson wins finals MVP, and the New York Knicks are your 2025 NBA champions.